Hey, thanks so much for sticking around because it's time now for How You Built That. And today's story starts in Dallas in 2003 when Piersten Gaines was a teenager and wanted to make a change.
I had played soccer throughout my life. I always just wore my hair in braids. And then when I was going into high school, I decided that I wanted to wear my hair straight, take my braids out and wear my hair straight.
Now, like many African-American women, Piersten has highly textured hair, but her hair is also very fine.
If I straightened it, it would curl up as soon as I sweat, as soon as I took a shower.
And Piersten had never had it chemically straightened before. So she went to a stylist and got the treatment. And at first, her hair looked great. But then
I was in geometry class and there was a guy behind me who said, "Piersten, all of your hair is on my desk." Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad.
Piersten lost her hair, all of it. And it took a long time to grow back. Now, this happened again a few years later, which is why Piersten was kind of wary of new salons. But in 2016, when she moved to Boston to go to Harvard Business School, she really needed someone to do her hair.
One of my friends said that she was going to a girl at Dry Bar. It is an express salon service. They only do blowouts. You know, I've never seen anyone who, with my type of hair, walk out of there. And I was scared, but I was like, I don't really have an option right now.
But it turns out the stylist knew exactly what she was doing.
The experience was just amazing. I was out of the salon in like an hour and a half, which had never happened to me in all of the times I've been going to the salon since I was a kid.
And her hair looked amazing. So she was hooked. Piersten booked a weekly standing appointment. But it didn't last.
She left. She moved out of the state.
So Piersten got just 1 month of salon bliss. And that didn't seem fair. But what it did seem like was an opportunity.
For a demographic of women who spend so much time and money, so much money. We spend 9 times more than any other group of people on our hair. But the services just are subpar.
So Piersten thought, what if there could be a chain of salons all over the country for people with highly textured hair, whether it was thick or coarse or fine or tightly curled? A salon where they could get it styled in 2 hours and they would leave looking great.
I really believed that if I didn't do this, somebody else was going to do this. It was just so obvious. It was so glaringly obvious.
But she needed to be sure. So Piersten pulled together a few $100s from her student loans, and she organized a one-day pop-up salon in Boston. She found 3 hairdressers to do the blowouts. And to get the word out, she emailed Black and Hispanic groups at local colleges.
The promo material that I sent out, it said, "Finally, a blow-dry experience for you." And it had a picture of a girl with like curly hair.
And Piersten also decided to serve green juice so her first clients could feel a little pampered.
I thought I was going to be pulling people's teeth to try this, and it sold out.
It sold out. Now, each blowout was just $10, and Piersten wondered if it was just a fluke. To find out, she needed to do more pop-ups. So she went to Atlanta, and she got into an incubator there, one that was geared toward women of color. And for her next test, she raised her price, $50 a blowout. And she served something other than green juice.
In Atlanta, it's about the experience and the mimosas.
And those pop-ups were booked solid. Not only did Piersten make a profit, she also had clients asking, "When's the next one? Can I reserve a spot right now?" And at that moment, Piersten knew she was really onto something.
If we stay doing the numbers that we're doing on these pop-ups, we'll be making $1.6 million in blowouts alone.
This year, Piersten is back in Dallas, where she's hosting pop-ups every other week and scouting locations for her first blowout salon. And who does her hair now?
Our master stylist and educator. She is my stylist. Her name is India. This solution was for me. I created the solution so that if I went to a new city, I could Google somebody and know someone could do my hair. This was literally for me, so...
That's Piersten Gaines. She's the founder of Pressed Roots. If you want to find out more about Piersten or hear previous episodes, head to our podcast page, howibuiltthis.npr.org. And of course, if you want to tell us your story, go to build.npr.org. And thanks so much for listening to the show this week. You can subscribe wherever you get your podcasts, and while you're there, please do give us a review. You can also write to us at hibt@npr.org, and if you want to send a tweet, it's @howibuiltthis. Our show is produced this week by Rachel Faulkner, with music composed by Ramtin Arablouei. Thanks also to Julia Carney, J.C. Howard, Noor Kutsi, Neva Grant, Melissa Gray, Sanaz Meshkinpour, and Jeff Rogers. Our intern is Candace Lim. I'm Guy Raz, and you've been listening to How I Built This. This is NPR.